Alright, well, I guess we have to do it. We have to have Zep. There's no one else available.
40, are you being serious right now?
I have to do it.
No, please. Nesky, Frost, Polly?
They're all not available. I have to do
No,
this. I'm letting go. Yeah. This is what we have to do.
I hate it. I hate it already. I hate it. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of HepLine. I'm your host, Join'em, and today I am joined by 40%.
Hello.
And Zeplav. As my two hosts for this evening, as well as our new guest for tonight, Crimson M.
Hello.
And so, today we're going to be talking about a few different things, but most importantly, this is the first time Zep is actually being introduced in a real episode of the podcast, so, let's give him a short round of applause, right?
I'm very taken aback. I'd like to thank Satan for raising me like this.
Just Satan?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought there was more.
It?
What was that, Krim?
I was asking the same question as you. Just Satan? Is
Yeah.
there no one else important in your life?
No.
Oh yeah, my bro Stalin.
Oh,
I thought you were gonna say Carter.
Look, he always knows. He's a special place in my heart.
Anyways, but also, just to get onto a quick topic here, the Grumps, of course, just released their new game Dream Daddy, and I know someone in this chat here is particularly excited about that. Isn't that right, Zep?
Daddy.
And we're
sorry, just coughing there.
We're probably gonna end up playing it on the channel coming up soon. Frost. I don't know exactly who's here is gonna be playing it. It might be Frost, Fish, and either me or Zep. So.
Zep won't let you. If it's between you and Zep will make sure it's him.
That's true.
I am the daddy master, so I think I need to.
Yeah.
I'd be interested in seeing Zep date some daddies.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Zep is the best daddy, and he needs to date more daddies to become the daddiest of daddies, right?
The uber dad.
The dad master.
When we say daddy, do we mean like dad joke daddy or
40? I don't think you understand.
Yes. The answer is yes, 40.
There you go. But yeah, so of course everyone's been teased that Zep would eventually be on an episode for like the past two episodes, but
it's a running joke in HepLine.
Oh yeah. And don't worry, he's probably gonna be he'll be on more podcasts and stuff like that in the future, and hopefully future intros to the podcasts. So
wait, don't worry about that? I think you would worry about that.
No, you're pretty popular in the HepLine community at the moment. Like, you're everyone's favorite, I think. So
what?
I guess so. That's how it works.
Off to a good start. And
well, there we go. All right. But also, since we have Crimson M here for our podcast, he is also the MineGrumps Resistance historian leader, so that's a pretty cool thing. And he like, as a historian, he takes notes of plot and stuff like that, and he's been working on the historians' towers and stuff like that. But there's been a lot of plot going on recently, which is very important because, sooner the plot happens, the sooner we get to World 5, as some of us know. But plot is getting pretty interesting, I'll say that. After having quite a hiatus of it, it's gotten pretty interesting.
Oh yeah, I'm tempted to agree, especially after, what was it, last night, 2 nights ago, whenever everything just kind of went to shit very quickly.
It was like 2 nights ago or something like that, as of recording this, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. Vicar, after being decapitated, stuck his head onto, nuclear Jesus, woke up 100 years later in Egypt, is now creating stand users left and right. It's just JoJo Part 3. It is just.
I don't think that's what happened at all.
Nope. I'm lead historian, so I kind of have a pretty good say in canon, and I'm saying it right now. That's canon. That's.
That's canon. I told some people in the chat that night that I was gonna make something called the canon, and whenever something is not canon anymore, like whenever Ark or some other staff member says like, "Oh, don't worry, that's not canon," or "That's not canon anymore," I fire off the canon, and it represents the failure of canonizing something. Canonizing?
Yeah, that's how it's used.
That's the proper term, actually.
Cannibalism. There you go.
Oh.
Okay.
Careful there,
let's go
Joel.
with
How
that.
did you guess my kink?
It's where you eat. It's where you only eat cannons and canon-related products. And I'm not talking about cameras either. Just like cannonballs and stuff like that. Anyways. So, but along with main plot, in the past there have been subplots, as many of you probably know. And currently I'm working on making a subplot for World 5, and I don't know about whatever other people are doing, but I'm working on that. And then also we had this world, and I think it was in World 3 too, we had some pretty cool ones. We had Tay's subplot, which was all about the trading cards and stuff, and what was it? Idle Vac or something like that was the enemy. We killed him in like one shot with a bow. And then there was Zep's very interesting subplot as well before he left the server. And
I didn't say I officially left. I know every once in a while.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, there was that subplot. So, are there any other subplots that you guys know about for World 5 or remember from previous worlds?
Well, as far as World 5 goes, I know my little brother Time Vortex is actually working on, he describes it to me as it sounds like it's going to be a fairly big subplot for World 5 going on. So that's definitely something to look forward to.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of the details, and I wouldn't want to spare them here just because I'm sure he doesn't want anything being spoiled.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Spoil it.
I would love to spoil parts of my subplot on here, but you know,
get your eyes looked at.
What was that?
Get your eye looked at.
My eye? I don't know what you're talking about, 40.
It's leaking purple fluid.
No, it's not. Don't worry. Don't worry about that. It's just I have a purple eye right now in game, and everybody's telling me, "Oh, you should go see an eye doctor about that," or like you should go, go get some medicine or something. And I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. It's not like there's gonna be a subplot made around this or something. So.
Hey guys, remember that time that my subplot was just based around the Valentine's Day joke that I made of getting a Minecraft account called Zep's Right Hand?
Oh, really?
Remember
Valentine's
the
pear.
basis?
I don't remember. I don't. Wait, was that was that this Valentine's Day, or was that
No,
like?
it was the
No.
last Valentine's Day. What Zep did was they had like a pairing board for like couples that were gonna go to the dance together. So Zep paid for another Minecraft account, called it Zep's Right Hand, and he officially got his name on the couples board with Zep's Right Hand.
Okay.
I respect that. Paying for a second Minecraft account, that's going the extra mile. I respect that.
Just to
Good
go,
job.
just to go to the dance.
Just for a joke,
With-
for a meme.
Yeah, and then your your subplot actually ended up revolving around Zep's right hand. So
Yeah.
was Zep's right hand? Was that Zenith, or was Zenith?
Yeah, Zenith.
Well, it was kind of possessing my right hand, so yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and I changed the skin from, that one future Danny Phantom where he was evil and alternate timeline thing.
Oh.
That special.
Yeah.
I changed the skin to that.
I just looked you up on see right now. Is that why your skin on your face is like all weirdly greenish, grayish, bluish?
Yeah.
Okay. Danny Phantom, that was a show that was like way better than it had any right to be.
I don't.
Oh, yeah.
I never watched it, sadly. Like
Yeah,
there
I
was a
started
lot
watching
of
some-
there was a lot of like Wait, was that a Nickelodeon show?
Yes, it
Yeah, it
was.
was a Nicktoon.
There was a lot of Nickelodeon and like Cartoon Network shows that I never saw as a kid, but like everybody tells me that they were really good. So
Oh, okay. Let's go through shows that
okay.
we probably should have seen just to like a checklist.
Okay.
Okay, so
down
Danny
notes.
Phantom.
Well, if we're making a checklist of like must-see cartoons, then obviously Invader Zim.
Oh, yeah, of course. Anyone watch Code Lyoko? Anybody that?
I actually did watch that as a
No.
kid. I remember that. That was weird.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Oh man.
There was Ed, Ed and Eddie for me, and
Oh, Ed and Eddie, the
Most-
best.
most people have seen that. Then of course there was Courage the Cowardly Dog, and which is I guess a little less popular, but
It was really fun.
Really? I was under the impression Courage was always pretty popular.
well, I don't know. It was. Whenever I ask people if they've seen it, it's about a 50-50 type of thing. But I guess that's with most cartoons. And
Yeah.
then I also watched Chowder for a few years, and my older brother, actually rewatched the entire series, and that and Ed, Ed and Eddie, and he said that Ed, Ed and Eddie was just so stupid for him at this point that he couldn't bear to watch any more of it. But he said that the Chowder's comedy was held up pretty well, actually. But
Okay. Anybody watch Shaolin Showdown?
no,
Oh wait, I remember that. That was a show where they were a bunch of monks and whatnot, and they had to
Yeah, and the
fight over
artifacts
their-
is Shenwangu. I forgot the name.
I don't
Yeah.
remember that at all.
Yeah, it was a weird Cartoon Network show where they were tracking down these ancient artifacts that bestowed upon them magical powers.
Yeah, I'm trying to look up what they're called because I rewatched that along with Code Lyoko one summer just on a whim.
Does it hold up? I'm curious.
Yeah, it does. It does. It's a pretty good show.
Yeah, but I remember.
Shengon Wu, I was right.
Yep, that's it. Shengong Wu. I'm just gonna keep calling them artifacts though, because fuck complicated names.
Yeah, there's.
But like I remember each artifact gave an individual power. Like there was one that was a belt that had a claw on the end, and it acted like a third arm if you wore it.
Oh wait, I think I remember seeing parts of that show, but I can't remember at all what it looks like. I just kind of maybe remember the artifact part of it, but I don't know.
Yeah. 40, what about you? You had a childhood, right? Did you ever watch things?
I'm not remembering too many of the shows you're mentioning.
Okay,
was
Ben
there
10.
was oh
Well, yeah,
Ben 10
that's
was
fine.
one
I
of them.
didn't watch too much. 10.
What about Samurai Jack? Like,
actually, no.
really?
Yeah, I haven't
Actually,
either.
I'm with you there. I was never into Samurai Jack when it first came
Well,
around,
okay.
and so
I haven't watched Samurai Jack either. I was just under the impression that 40 had probably seen it. So.
Gave it away, huh?
Oh, really?
I mean, I have to assume that 40 is at least cursory familiar with Powerpuff Girls.
A little bit.
Considering, although I guess your icon on HepLine exactly portray that, but your icon in the Discord,
everything else.
yeah, on literally everything else is
pretty
what's
much
his name, Professor Utonium.
Yeah, Professor Utonium chewing a pea, to be precise.
But yeah,
Single pea.
a single P?
Yeah.
Just the P. Just the tip?
Don't.
Zeph, this is a cartoon, okay? This is children's media. Come on, man.
Okay.
That was, Join'em said that though.
No, that was me.
Oh,
Wait, I just blanked
all the
out for a while.
I guess all the
What
fucking
was that?
voices sound familiar. I'm sorry.
Blame Zep on something he didn't even do.
Yep.
Yeah, I was staying completely silent.
Why were you
In
staying
my
completely
defense,
silent?
Because I was reading through the list of Shengong Wu to remember some of them.
Oh.
Orb of Toonami, or Tornami.
Orb of Toonami.
I don't-
It shoots out anime.
Yeah,
Oh no.
shoots out dubbed anime.
Anyways, other than that, I didn't have very many childhood shows. I mean, I watched a lot of SpongeBob, but like, you know, that and the ones that I listed were pretty much it.
Yeah.
Besides like really little kid shows and stuff like that, like learning shows and whatnot. Wasn't a huge fan of Sesame Street though. I'll say that much, but that's all that I remember. I was like, I don't like these puppet dudes. So didn't say it exactly like that though, of course, but
Yeah, you said, fuck these puppet cunts.
no.
That's exactly what he said.
No.
That you can quote that as young Join'em.
No, please.
Yeah. Yep, you can throw that some quotation marks. Just pop it on any of your favorite quotable quotes websites.
Nah,
Do it, 40.
No,
Fucking
no, 40,
inspirational
no,
quote.
don't
Just
do it.
early things, just join in the things.
Yeah. Oh,
40's gonna do it.
No, 40, don't
40, I love you so much.
It's too late.
You're the best Barry, but sometimes you take it a little bit too far, I think.
There's no such thing.
There's no such thing as too far in the Zep realm.
That's true, but we're not in the Zep realm right now. We're in recording booth number 1.
That was Zep's personal hell.
Oh,
There's also no such thing as quality audio, and
that's true.
Unless if you're
Zep
me.
from Zep.
All the audio gets sucked away into
Mine.
into Zep, and that's the funny thing. Zep gets the good audio quality and like sucks it out of us.
Yeah, that's for another day. For all you listeners out.
Yeah.
yeah, you should one day have a special episode that's recorded entirely in the personal hell.
That would
On
not.
a very special episode of Arthur.
That would. Okay. That might work as like an April Fool's joke, but like as an official episode, that would be. I think that would be pretty painful for the ears of the listeners. So.
I guess that's true.
But I mean, maybe someday for like the next April Fool's Day or something. But yeah. So.
We have to do crab truckers though.
I was actually about to mention role-playing games and how we should do that on HepLine. We should totally record an episode of Crab Truckers. Zep, would you mind explaining what the hell Crab Truckers is?
So imagine this large giant crabs, but they're also truckers.
Oh my god.
Hey, and they're traveling across the country under the order of the great crab goddess, delivering goods. You know, big motherfucking crab truckers.
Yeah, it's called Big Motherfucking Crab Truckers, and it's a it's a tabletop like role-playing game that we started playing on Roll20 that Zep found, and we've done one and a half sessions of it. I don't know, Zep, if you've done any more like that I haven't seen, but
no.
But yeah,
I do have one planned.
It was very like improvised and just it was really hilarious. Like it was
I gotta say it sounds basically like the perfect game.
It is the perfect game. That's the thing though. It's like
can I suggest the smallest of games I'm coming up with like right now for
yeah,
us to play?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
So let's say Crazy Bus.
Oh.
Big rigs over the road racing.
Guy's beating you massively.
Where did he go?
Oh, oh God. Well, that's a good start. That is a good start.
Oh Christ!
Just straight through the bridge.
Oh
well,
God!
You're just going whoa. Okay.
Hang on. What?
Straight through.
Well, that's fine. That's good.
Checkpoint 2.
Okay.
So, what do you think could be wrong with reversing in this game?
Fuck's sake! It's faster than going forwards. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! What? Holy shit!
It's like being catapulted into the future. Stop turning. Just.
I don't know where the world's gone, Lewis.
That's all I can think of right now.
So like just the worst of the games?
The worst of the worst.
Okay. Just
I know what game.
No,
Yeah.
Zep.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
There's this one Mega Man game, and it's the worst.
Wait, talk about
It's like an
MineGrumps.
RPG.
Oh my God.
wait, what?
Oh man, my friend had me play it. He has it all recorded of me being angry at the game for being so horrible.
Sonic Dreams Collection.
Go for the kiss. Stare deep in his eyes.
Stare into his eyes, Ross.
Put the crosshair right on one of his eyes and stare deep into it.
Yeah! Yes! No! 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 Yes! You've taken it too far! No! 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 What's going on? No! Oh! What?
Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious. What is happening? Is he becoming Sonic?
Turn off the Dreamcast!
It's up to you.
Turn off the Dreamcast!
It's up to you.
Ross, turn it off!
It's up to you.
Ross, please turn off the Dreamcast! Ross!
It's up to you.
Ross, please turn off the Dreamcast! Ross, please!
Oh, that would be a
No,
good one.
that meme is dead, long dead.
Yeah.
I mean, there is no shortage of shitty Sonic games to play, though. I personally have played Sonic and the Secret Rings for
Wait.
the Wii.
Hold,
Oh,
hold on,
Sonic.
Krim. You might hold on, Krim.
games.
You might trigger someone specifically who is a big Sonic fan in the MineGrumps chat.
here, let me. Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna incur his wrath for saying that.
Exactly.
I do want to clarify that I do not all Sonic games are bad.
You have to have, when dealing with Sonic, you have to have the disclaimer before you start talking about Sonic games, or else.
Yeah, I always forget about the Sonic fandom.
Oh, I never forget. I never forget.
But no, Sonic and the Secret Rings is probably, I think, one of the worst games I've ever played.
I actually don't think I own... No, I own one Sonic game, and that's Sonic 2 for the Genesis. And that's it. That's the only Sonic game I own. All the other Sonic games I've ever played have been over, like, friends' houses when I was, like, 6 or 7 or something like that. And...
I don't know. I have played some pretty bad games at some cast parties.
Cast parties?
Yeah, that's a story for another time.
Oh.
But...
No, just one more point. On Game Grumps are playing Sonic Unleashed for the Wii.
I saw that.
It asks very often if you want to keep playing.
Well, I think
it actually pops up a question: continue playing, and it's yes and no.
Well, I think that's like a classic like arcade trope that they tried to put in there, to make it seem, I guess, more classic and arcade.
Or
arcade,
they just know
or they just ended up, or they just knew, or it's just ironic that it ended up being in there.
I think it's a little column A and a little column A.
There you go. That's probably the case then. But yeah, we need to record some more games and stuff like that, more tabletop and whatnot. Again, we'll be probably doing Dream Daddy once we can get that set up and stuff, but
Frost probably would have already had a thing going if he wasn't recording on a Mac and didn't have Mac problems.
Yeah, that's very true. That's also something that we have to mention in every HepLine episode is
Mac sucks.
Mac sucks. There you go.
That's our HepLine Mac sucks of the week. Thank you for joining us on our Mac sucks section of HepLine. Moving on.
Need like a special jingle for that. It needs to be its own dedicated segment.
I'm gonna start that now.
This week on Mac Hate Time.
This just in, Mac still sucks.
There you Oh, yes, they do.
Put up a quote from the MeSeek spot in the old MineGrumps channel. Where I would say something bad about Mac, and then the bot would level me up.
That was the thing?
Every time, without fail.
I missed the bot.
I do too. I liked MeSeeks.
Well, the
MineGrumps
unofficial is still active, but like people are leaving at a consistent rate.
Yeah, but it still has the bot.
Yep, the bots are still there. They might still be working. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just I don't ever talk there, so I don't get leveling up.
Same here. So.
Wait, guys, do you remember that time where we broke a bot?
Oh yeah.
I wasn't there for that.
I don't think I was either.
Someone was adding so many tags to the 42 bot that the developer of the bot had to come in and fix it because we did too many.
Whoa, really?
Wow.
Can you guess who it was?
Was it
Arc.jp.
Oh no.
Oh, well, okay, that doesn't surprise me entirely.
All of them are O and typos of the word O.
Because the word O, having only 2 letters, is extremely difficult to type correctly.
You shut up.
There you go.
It is.
Surprised.
Wait, didn't the Polly's HOH meme come from mistyping O?
I have to assume it did now that I think about it.
That's the only thing I could possibly think of.
But it's also it's a really good, it's actually a really useful word for like chatting over text with somebody, because it's like if you're surprised about something but it's also kind of funny, then you say ho, because it's a combination of a laugh and O. So Ho.
You mean ho? You know that thing that's already existed, and I can prove existed by ho ho ho.
Yeah, Zep.
That's not a thing. I've never heard anyone say ho 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 before.
Yeah,
just the word ho.
Are you thinking of some
ho?
like ancient holiday, with a tradition of some sort? That
Yeah.
Hanukkah.
Yes, the big man in the blue suit.
The big man in the dreidel suit.
I thought that was the Kwanzaa zombie.
Kwan zombie? Did you just say?
Yeah, the Kwanzaa zombie.
Oh my!
The Kwansby.
Quoting Futurama because I love you if you do.
I am. I'm so
Nice.
glad that somebody gets that. Thank you, 40.
Oh, well, that's probably why I didn't get it then, because I only watched one season of Futurama and then
Oh my god.
got discouraged to watch the rest.
Your username is based on.
I know, but I never had the drive to watch. It's a very good show. I really like it. I just stopped watching it for some reason. So
No,
Well, continue watching.
Yeah.
I spent all of my drive on.
Series is on Netflix, including the movie.
Spent
Yeah,
all
I
of
know.
my drive on One Piece.
Zep, you're anime garbage.
I am.
Damn.
Anyways, I believe that's it for this episode. Then, in that case,
Oh, is it
'cause-
really?
Yeah, we've hit about the time limit, and
Yeah, actually, you're 40 seconds away from the end of the timer.
40 seconds.
Yes, actually. I mean, it's past now, but when I said it, it was 40 seconds.
All right.
Oh.
Well, I guess my outro thing will take care of that. But anyways, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in for this episode. Check in next week for a new podcast episode, and always keep checking back for any other additional videos. And as we mentioned before, we'll probably start recording some stuff like Dream Daddy and maybe some tabletop stuff and that kind of stuff. So anyways,
Watch out on the HepLine Facebook Live for our live murder room. The episode is ended.
no.